estate now versus then. And this is my father who sold real estate for how many years, Dad?
At least 30.
When did you start?
Well, I got my license back in 1969, and I got my broker's license in 71. Absolutely none. In fact, all I had to do was go down to the civil court, to the courts down there, and see if I had any judgments or anything against me. And if I didn't have any of that, then I was eligible to take the test. You took the test. A week later, I found out I had my license. And then within 1 year of you being fully licensed for at least 1 year, you had to take a 30-hour course. So I was licensed for less than a year because it was during the middle of the year. So anyway, it was almost 2 years before I even had to take a 30-hour course just to get my license renewed. At that time, I went ahead and took a total of 90 hours. So then I was eligible to take my broker's exam, which I passed the first time. So I had my broker's license when I was in 1971.
Wow.
Probably about, the house was about $9,500 in San Antonio. It was over in Delview. And the price range was max $15,000. The lowest price was probably $9,500. And, you know, I probably made, by the time we split commissions with the broker, you know, as I told you before, I made a whopping $150 on the first sale, you know. That was my share of the commission.
So how many homes do you think that you sold the first year?
Oh, gosh. That's very hard to say. It's volume-wise, maybe 20 or 30, you know.
That's pretty good.
Well, back then, we were mostly selling houses more than we are listing. So we did very good on sales. We'd advertise in the paper. You know, I'd get to the office at 7:30 in the morning because a lot of people would call before they went to work, and then I'd stay there till after 7:30 in the evening because you get a lot of calls on that based on people, you know, finally getting home. So, you know, it was a lot of hours. I mean, a lot of hours.
To get those.
Oh yeah, Saturdays,
20,
Sundays, everything. You know.
Wow. So you didn't have a cell phone or anything like that, obviously.
No, you just set appointments, meet the people at the house. They liked it, came back, wrote the contract, submitted the contract, and let them go down to the mortgage company, make application, and take them to closing, and that was it. Really simple. There was no MOS. You basically worked off the listings you had or things that you knew at that time. When MOS came about, they would send out pictures of the houses, you know, little photograph type thing.
Like a flyer?
No, just a little square card. On the back of it, it give you all the stuff about the house. And they would, I think every Thursday or Friday, those used to come in the office and used to file them away. So that was your whole MOS, was just the card. So you had to go through there and see what was new and on the market, and that way you'd call the agency and set up time for, you know, listing or for, you know, showing and such.
Wow. And how did the showings happen? You didn't have lock boxes, right? You might have had some combo boxes, but was it more where you had to go to the office and pick up the key from the other agents?
I'll guarantee you. That's exactly what you had to do. You know, and a lot of times, oh, we don't have the key, you know. Somebody else has already got it. I said, oh, okay, I got my client out here in the car, you know, what am I going to do, you know? Well, we'll go over there, maybe you can meet the agent, you know, and I say, okay. So I'd wait out front and say, oh, excuse me, you're finished with the house? Why don't you give me the key? I'll show it, and I'll bring the key back to the office. That's, yeah, you got it right.
Wow.